Yo, what's going on, everybody? Today I wanted to take a minute and we're going to break down 5 George Benson licks that I think are really cool. Just some stuff I've picked up along the way from transcribing Benson over the years. These are in no way, exact representations. They're licks, they're ideas that I think are kind of in the style of the way he likes to play, and we're going to break them down, talk about where you can use them, specifically in the context of a blues, because I think that's a great place to start. And let's get to it. So here's the first lick we're going to be going over today. Everything we do today is going to be in the key of C. So here's the first one at full tempo. And here it is a little bit slowed down. This lick is really cool. It's right out of the C blues, kind of a mix between minor, major, pentatonic. It starts on the root, and then it goes right up chromatic from the minor third there all the way up to the 5th. So you got chromatic right up to the 5th, and then it kind of just turns right into the minor blues pentatonic scale. Depending on how you resolve this one, it can kind of start right at the top of a blues. It could bring you to the 4 chord. It could bring you to the 5 chord. Back home. Lick 2 is more like a technique than a lick, although we'll be applying it. This is all over George Benson's playing. It's this sort of triplet roll thing that he likes to do. It's so here's the lick. Very short and sweet, but the idea here is learning how to do that sort of roll drag. You would call this economy picking. So it's slowed down. It's You go down. This is all just C blues again, minor pentatonic kind of stuff. You're going down, up, and then up again, and then back to alternating. And when you do it fast, you get that cool triplet in there. To take this lick a little bit further, I like to play it in like 2 octaves, something that I heard him do a lot. It's sort of like so that slowed down is but yeah, the real trick to that one is getting that roll down. I think you should practice just real slow, kind of going gradually speed it up. So now this third lick is sort of a roll in the opposite way. Last time we were going down, this time we'll be going up. And this lick is really sort of a setup. You can go a lot of places after it. It's a short and sweet one, but this is it. Slowed down a little bit. And again, this is that triplet roll kind of idea going down this way. So it's up, down, down again, and then back to your alternate picking. So you end up getting. And this is a kind of a setup lick. I call it like that because you can, it's like a setup to something else. Even back to that first lick, it's a great way to get into that kind of like... if you hit it off the top. 5 chord. Back home. Just as an aside here, I want to point out those first 3 licks, kind of all put together, I think really make for a nice like setup to the lick, the main lick, and then a nice, ending to the lick or period on the sentence. So something like that would be. It's like a great ending phrase to a blues, like. For the fourth lick, I want to talk about Benson's use of the flat five and how much he really seems to like to dig into that note, and I think he uses it in a really cool way. Some great examples of it are on his solo in on Broadway. He does stuff like really just laying into that, but the lick I'll show you is emphasis on kind of how he uses that flat five and really emphasizes it. He hits it twice there, like. Slowed down. And this one is cool. You can just, you can use it right over a one chord. Again, to get to the four. Back. This last lick I want to talk about is transcribed right off of the George Benson cookbook record, that first tune called The Cooker. This is what he plays over the turnaround in the solo break he gets, kind of introducing his solo. So this is a lick over the 5 chord, the turnaround of a blues. When it goes from 5 back to 4. So the lick, it's kind of anticipating the 5 chord, so it happens kind of rhythmically. Here it is at tempo. Here it is really slowed down. So yeah, this is like I said, at the end of a blues, and what he does is it starts right on the G on the 5 chord there, and he goes down chromatic down to that E, the third of C. Remember, this is a pickup to the 5 chord, so at this point he's still on that C chord. 2, 3, and when the 5 chord hits, he's on this flat 5, so it goes down chromatic, hits the D. And then it hits this kind of the flat 5 note of this G chord, G7. So that sort of introduces an altered sound. It's sort of diminished, and he continues right down. He hits the minor third, which is like sharp 9 kind of sound, and he keeps going to resolve it down to the F chord, and he goes right up the F scale. And then lands back at home on 1. So yeah, really cool lick. Great way to play over a turnaround at the end of a blues. One more time at tempo, like. All right, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hope this was helpful. This was by no means a full course on George Benson's playing, but a couple ideas, stuff to work on. I hope you got something out of it. And make sure you like, subscribe, comment, hit me up. I'm doing lessons. If you want to dig into some of this stuff deeper, let me know for sure. And we'll see you next time.